I apologize in advance for my sniffling and sneezing. My allergies are bothering me. So, wanted to show you how to edit a document from a PDF in particular. So, how do you create a template from another template? Is basically the gist. So, let's get started. I'm going to just clear my screen, and I have just a blank word processing document on the screen, as you can see. I'm on my Mac, so this is in Pages, but you would use Microsoft Word. The document that we're using is from Northeast Web Design, so thank you very much, Northeast. Yay. It's always better when you can use an example from somebody else. So first thing I normally do is add a logo, or add the logo in place. So I'm going to go find the logo somewhere, and it is, or should be, in the Next Generation file. I always have a hard time remembering exactly where it is, but it's in here somewhere. And yay, this should be it. And so I would send you the logo, which I did already, and you would have that. I would probably have it in a file on my desktop, just to make it easier, or because it's an image essentially, so I would have it in a file on my desktop, or I would just keep it as its own separate document. As you can see, you should be able to literally just drag and drop. So you would left click on the document, or the .png or .jpg file, and then drop it over to where you want it. So I want it to pretty much take up the whole space, if at all possible, which it would be there. So we can close that out now because we don't need it anymore. And now we're in the Microsoft Word document, and we have the logo there. And that took all of, 10 seconds. So you can see here they have literally added the name, and we don't want the header, the name or the address, and some information. So we're going to do the same, and I am going to actually move this over some, and then decrease the size. So this is the hard part, lining everything up so it can look decent. And I'm going to use Georgia because I like that font. And I use this address, which is Harry's old address that we still get forwarded mail. The phone number that I use is the Google Voice number. I do that so people will not call, or so I won't have my phone number literally everywhere on the net. So for whatever reason, as I record this, it is not letting me put it this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to just do it a little bit differently. And now that I see it, who says that it has to be all of this? I'm going to put just the phone number and my email address. Sometimes out of necessity, oh shoot. So undo. So actually, because it is so difficult to work with this, and honestly, I'm tired of working with it. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to move the looking for okay, it doesn't tell me. So again, when you are starting to do graphic design, you can see that creating templates and things like that, it does get a little nerve-wracking, but I think essentially what you really want to do is just make it look as professional as possible, without spending too much time, because the thing is to really bang it out quickly without spending a lot of time, because that is probably what gets, people in trouble 9 times out of 10. You start spending just a lot of time on things. So to me, that's color. It looks good enough. And so I think when you're starting out, you're like, does it look good enough? Yes, it does. So now it's back to black. I guess that's black. Okay. And I'm recording. This is going to take a minute, and so I'm not going to record the whole thing because I've spent a lot of time doing it. What I'm going to do is just change the word. So instead, I would copy this. As you can see, I literally left click and click copy, bring it into my document and click paste, and then I'm just going to change some things. So it is reverting back to green. I don't want it. I also want it to be a little bigger, and so there, I'm changing the color back, and literally it is copy and paste. So I would copy all of this and paste it in my document, and that is it. Save it and you are done. So hopefully this helps. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, but I think that this will serve you well when I find more templates for this in the future. Thanks. Bye-bye.